Hello and a very warm welcome to you this slightly grey afternoon here in Brighton, and welcome to another Friday Spiritual Lecture. And this week we have been talking about the motto, I own my own life. Now there are so many ways that we could take this, but the way Spirit intended it to be taken was about accepting fully everything that we have been through, everything that we have done within our own life. And it's a very big step to own all of that. But most importantly, it's a very, very empowering step. And as I was just sitting here, just preparing myself for this, the message really came through that this is done, and the reason that it is important for us to own our own lives is simply from love. It is simply because the universe knows that when we are able to love who we are, to be at peace in who we are, then our life changes fundamentally. And very importantly, we are able to step into our own power. We are able to plant ourselves, to root ourselves fully in who we are, in every aspect of who we are. So often we are off thinking about something else. We're not engaging with our own heart, our own feelings. We're running. Half the time we're running from all the things that we have done, from that cupboard in the corner that is so jammed full of stuff we haven't looked at, and we don't want to open the door. But we can't just take a part of ourselves and say, I refuse to take responsibility for that, I refuse to own it, because it is us, it is all of us. Everything that we have done is a part of us, and everything is experience. You know, there is nothing in life that we can turn around and say, that was so bad, that was unforgivable. This doesn't exist. Everything can be forgiven. Every heart can open even more to love and to forgiveness. And it's not for other people to forgive us. This is a misunderstanding. It is actually about us forgiving ourselves, because we are the only one who carries this burden of shame and responsibility and guilt. No one else carries this. They're all too busy carrying their own guilt and shame. And so when we think that we have done something so dreadful, so bad, and we're worried that everybody else is going to remember it, they really won't. They are so wrapped up in their own little worlds, just as we are wrapped up in our own little worlds, thinking about what a dreadful person we've been. You don't need to worry about that. There is this massive sense of freedom that comes when we stop worrying about who we were and just start engaging with who I am, and taking everything that is around us and saying, more importantly, I created all of this, and knowing that it's my power, my ability to manifest and to dream that has created all of this. And we can't just turn around and go, well, I refuse to own it now. I see the result of what it was that I thought about, and I don't like it. Well, if you don't like it, then that's fine. You own it and you say, now I'm going to create something different. Because even when we create something that is not necessarily wanted by us, we still have to acknowledge that it was our astonishing power of manifestation that created this. And when we can own something, when we can say, yes, that was me, then we can start figuring out what it is that we really want. How do we create that? But if we, many people ask in healing and they say, can't you just wash away everything I've been through? Can't you just click your fingers and it's all gone, all the past? And I say, but what would be the point of that? There would be no point. in just washing everything away, because we wouldn't have learned, we wouldn't have gained all this incredible wisdom that we gather in every single life experience. So no, we can't just wash things away. And if we decide that I don't wish to own that part of my life, again, we are denying the power of that experience. We are denying our astonishing manifestation capabilities. And when we own something, a part of our character, an event, when we own it and bring it into our heart, it soothes everything. We step into a place of peace because we are at one with everything. Because we are everything. You know, apart from this and our connection to Source, there is nothing else. Not really. And to live a life where you are still blaming yourself, chasing yourself for what you think you have done or not done, that is, well, that's a race you can never win, because our regrets will always catch us and probably overtake us and be there to meet us when we finally stop. If you want to stop, if you want to have a moment of peace and calm in your life, it means accepting and owning everything that you are. And I'm reminded also that it's not just about the bad stuff that we have to own. Also own your victories. Own your moments of great contentment. Own the mountains that you have climbed. Because we're always taught that we must be humble, that we mustn't praise ourselves. But we can and we must, because this is all just a part of life. And if we can say, I did that, I'm proud of what I did, I'm amazed by what I did, it's a really special moment. It's a really special energy to feed into the body, so the body knows, look what you did. And the universe can say, look, you're really proud of that. Let's help you repeat it. But if you turn and you say, I didn't do this, this miracle isn't down to me, you are also denying your own power. You're denying your abilities, and the universe cannot use your incredible abilities and power if you don't feel that they exist. So yeah, we have to own that as well. It's just owning everything in your pond. That's what it is. And in a pond there are shopping trolleys, and there are also the most amazing fish. So just own it all and recognize that as you own your life, you can make it what you want it to be. You can choose. And this is so incredibly important if you are going to empower yourself. And through that, if you are going to help the people and the world in the way that you are supposed to be here to help. Because if we turn away and say, I don't own my own power, I don't own my own light, then you cannot help anybody or anything if you simply deny it. Don't use that cupboard in the corner to not only hide your shame and your regret, but also to hide your light. Let it out, embrace it, love it, for it is you. Okay, so that's the message. It's really clear. We don't have much say in this. So I can feel that they're ready with some light language because my heart is going. So let's see what they have to offer. Let's see what activations will come through. So sit back, relax, open your heart, open your mind to the light that will come through and blossom within you. With many thanks. Waure kuratishke masarndikia matuta isiye tura kunganga marakeshka. Kan yudaro to sinja. Murabotar matukuereki marasukui to kara matatashi. Kan yadasi. Matutoda yutura. Kana koran kashecha kara pietinya sanora tatosa. Kara takiora. Tandiskio dar scuora ba tisnieti kau yit kuranda ka ara tisimieta tisia tu karagia nasia tanuara su yit kesara ko dar karakesia te marta tuya kanodoar ken yeta sa tatisiara but tu questa yitimia to dar chutushma samarata pasikawa kanodotar diskia Morais o chão de coia da casata da discorais o corona da corachita dizia. Tu reies com os corn cabara da cos cara cricas nieta do seu cuco cara brisque gracia. Tu não dás no ara chuchu carro se coisa cara marogata que era. Já na ritisa. Já no rara. Tu te corn do caravana do xixi muiata da tesia tesia. Ta no rara. Te car koranjkaya. Tudunundi sinja para tutosha satartishi kamorata karukarun koya. Tunare iska boranda siti dekora. Tanora su. Brodi taraor kutishka. Tanale sietisa ora baratatasi. Tarora shishu korshia. Tetasia. Morayicha toro risian natakarotia. Morora tisisia tora. Yamarzikian de garora. Tarisi. Morusio tora. Tarisi nianora maracoaretesi carunduku shia. Shanyasi. Moratisia. Carendishia. Choradisurasia. They say that when you cover everything with love, morashisia tisia tutuja karisikiet kukamarayetesi. When you cover everything with love, it all becomes simply experience. Morashishwa jantatasiyo sandiatasia tuarisia karambit kukara sukoratasi. Juria jishyo morasi. And when you know that love is actually your superpower, you can cover everything in love. And it loses the highs and the lows that we experience. It becomes simply a beautiful journey. Maroki barn kiora, kokarn satya, kanikear, ditjen jutund kora, shankawara, itshamba. Nudar satadesi. Tamita Sanji Gorandishka Siutar Takashi Churaretia Moraurakia Tarosi Kamoratakarasi Toreshi Shamisia Tarisia Boraratise Carido Care tu cuiata narata sisi. Tura de titi, quaranta carco, caranda caruar, te sisca coama. Charosi, maradoto to cuar, shakiana the carara the caro tishkesa. If you imagine that your life is your car, parukarakari titisha. You wouldn't turn around and say, I don't like this aspect of my car. And your car is the divine vessel that takes you forward through the life on this journey. And your body also is the divine vessel that takes you forward. And it is this body that we continually blame, not our spirit, because we have the sense that our spirit is this divine being already. But this 3D vessel, this we blame. But it is this that we must know. It is equally as divine as any part of us. So own everything. Take care of your vehicle, take care of your car, and it will take you forward on this journey much smoother, much easier, and with so many blessings. Well, there we go. What a beautiful message from them. Time to stop the hatred. Time to stop the hating. Time to stop looking in the mirror and going, ooh. Instead, see the beauty, see the wisdom, see the love, and own it all. For it's yours. And it's special. So thank you so very, very much for joining me here today. And I look forward to being back again. In the meantime, do hit subscribe. Hit follow if you're on Facebook or on Instagram, however you're finding me. Please do sign up so that you don't miss any more of these events. And I look forward to seeing you again soon. Light blessings. Bye-bye.